Next up in big bunkhouses, folks, we have one that is just about as large. You're looking at 40 foot, but we're considerably lighter. We're right around a little over 10,100 pounds. Why is that important? Well, that first one we saw, that cottage, of course, is meant to be a destination trailer. It's meant for you to park it, and then when you want to go there, you can, right? And the great thing about that, again, is it's a very inexpensive way to have a cottage. I don't know about where you folks live, but I know in Michigan, lakefront just gets more and more and more expensive every year, to the point for a lot of people it's just not affordable. The great thing about having something like we just showed with that cottage is you can park it on a lot. It's going to be relatively inexpensive, and you have somewhere where you can go. You can leave all your stuff in it. You just go travel there with your family, arrive, everything's already ready for you, and you're good to go. Now, something like this that we're in right now, which is the 2021 Highland Ridge Mesa Ridge 338 BHS. This one, again, you can sleep up to 7 people in here, plenty of sleeping, but the bigger thing is this one's going to be built more for towing, and we'll see that when we take a look outside. Some of those features, right, really lend itself to excellent towability, and just, again, being that much lighter, being able to shave off the couple thousand pounds because we don't have, the super high roof in this one. Again, still, it's 6 foot tall. I mean, I have more than enough room. If I stand underneath the slide, you can see like my head just barely hits. Nice deep slides in here too, right? I believe the slide's like 42 inches deep, so plenty of space in here still. Now, this floor plan, again, is a rear bunk room. It is a bath and a half floor plan, which I absolutely love. One of their cool things about it is if you take a look right here, you'll see they really open this space up thanks to those dual opposing slides in here. And as always, that allows for a center island kitchen. Anytime you have that space in the kitchen, right, for an island, why wouldn't you put it in there? I mean, it just gives you a lot more space to be able to walk around, a lot more prep space, I say a lot more space to walk around. What I mean is a lot more space here to be able to store things in the center, and again, just a lot more prep space in there. Nice undermount sink, as you should anytime you have solid surface. I mean, it's easier to clean. It looks a heck of a lot nicer. You have that deep single bowl stainless steel sink. This is the high-rise pull-out faucet. They did something a little bit different here that I haven't seen before. If you take a look up front, this is an apron front sink, and instead of cutting out the countertop, they gave you that full countertop, because I know some people prefer to have that, but you still get that stainless steel kind of panel right here up front. So a little bit different a way to show the apron front, kind of unique in my opinion. I'm not sure how I feel about it. If I love it, hate it, don't know. I guess I'd have to kind of play with it. But if you take a look here, a couple of quick things. So you have storage on the side, a bank of drawers all down the center, which is wonderful. And one of my favorites is this right here, which is your pull-out space for a trash can. You'll also see these guys right here, and these are little tables that go in the theater seating. I'll show you where those go a little bit later. There's a peg that screws in right here, and then, again, that just gets inserted into the theater seating. But I love having a dedicated spot for a trash can there. Another thing you will notice is they went two-tone with the woodwork. You'll see right here, this is a little bit darker. Now, if we take a look across the way, you'll see it's a little bit lighter. The slide fascias are the dark. The cabinets over here are light. So, they kind of did a good job of blending that light and dark so that it feels open, but it doesn't feel too washed out. You'll see right there, again, beautiful solid surface countertops on kind of like a little side bar area. It's lit up. Very pretty backsplash. I like what they've done, and storage all the way across the top, as you would expect. Large Norcold fridge freezer combo. Folks, you're looking at 18 cubic foot on there. And the cool thing about this is this one runs off both propane and electric. And why is that important? Well, as I said, this one is built to be hauled around. So if you're going somewhere where you don't have shore power, and maybe, you don't have a generator or an inverter, which is, for the record, if you're generator shopping, please do yourself a favor, get an inverter generator. They're so much quieter. If you go out there with a standard generator, A, you're probably going to damage some electronics inside the RV, and B, you're going to have all sorts of angry neighbors because that thing is going to be screaming when they're trying to sleep. But that aside, the cool thing about this is you can run that off propane. So if you don't have that shore power, that inverter generator option, you can still use your refrigerator just fine. Right over to the side, of course, is your microwave. Kind of a nice stylish front. I like what they've done there. Dropping down, again, that beautiful backsplash electrical outlet, and you have the recessed cooktop. That, of course, folds up and back for your backsplash, and then pretty decent size oven right over to the side. Some storage underneath. I'll open that up. Not anything super deep, but, if you have like some sink top covers, you're looking for a spot to put them, that's a great spot for it. And then right here is a pull-out pantry. So, some additional storage there. Try not to waste any space. There also is an electrical outlet on the front of the island, I believe. Yes, right up here. So if you need to plug anything in, you have a spot right there. So, if you have like a griddle, something like that you want to plug in, you'll be good to go. Let's take a look over to the side, your main seating area. So these are pretty unique seats. So I have one of kind of in each orientation. So you can see right here, if it's just the two of you, you're good to go. You have some seats right there. Now, if you have guests, you'll see that this side folds out, and now you have a little bench seat, right? So if you need to be able to seat 4 people here, now you can do that. I can sit right here. Again, I'm over 200 pounds, no issues whatsoever. This does have a leaf that folds out so that way you're not elbowing each other as you're eating, getting a little extra room there too. But it's kind of a versatile seating, and that way, you don't have the 2 extra seats. A lot of times you'll have like 2 foldable chairs, and there's just not a great spot to put them. A lot of times you have to put them under the bed or in your front wardrobe, taking up valuable space. This right here, although it may not look quite as nice, right? And you may be a little bit closer proximity when eating. So maybe for you, the versatility isn't there, but I personally think it's kind of cool. Now, here's the neat thing, folks. As we go through this, if you love everything about it, let's say, you're liking this layout. You like having the dual opposing slides, the kitchen, the theater seating being across from the TV, the big bunk room, washer, dryer prep, but this in particular, you just can't get over. Well, we can do a couple different things for you. One, we can get you different chairs. If you just want different chairs, no problem. We definitely have some in stock. We can make a match. But if there's some other things, maybe you don't like the woodwork, folks, I'm here to tell you there are other manufacturers that make a very, very similar floor plan, and we have them available. Folks, we have over 20,000 on the ground, over 80,000 coming in. And all you need to do to be able to access those and take a look is text the word FRESH to 46642. And here's the really cool thing you can do for you, that we can do for you. So as you're watching this, right, I'm going to go through all sorts of different things. And maybe you registered and you signed up for notifications because you want a bunkhouse. And when this came up, you're like, yes, here it is. But you're not quite seeing what you want. Well, folks, when you text that number, or when you text that word FRESH, that 46642, we can get a specialist to do exactly what I'm doing, walk through a unit with you, but it will be specifically what you want to see. So if you have something in mind and we're not showing it here at the show, that you still have ways to see it, and it's personalized, right? They can walk you through live, and you can be like, oh, can you show me that space? Can you take a tape measure and let me know how big that is so I know, if my tote can fit in there? We can do all of that for you, and again, all you have to do is text that word FRESH, and we will help you out. We will get you started. That way you are good to go and can start living your RV dreams. Taking a look right here, folks, this is that theater seating. Again, both of these do recline. It lights up. It also has a massage feature, and it is heated, so you can kind of kick back, relax, right? A little bougie, glamping, if you will. You'll see some storage right here in the center, and I talked about those little tables. You'll see that those are going to insert right here on both sides. Also, cup holder in the center, and right across the way is that entertainment center. So if you want to watch, movie, TV, that's the place to do it. Multimedia center and some speakers, and of course the fireplace, which not only looks great, but is also a space heater, helping to kind of take the chill off in this space. Let's make our way back to the bunk room and then up front real quick before we head outside. As soon as we walk in, you will see, boom, right there it is, folks, a wardrobe. That is a must for me when I'm looking at bunk models. You may be different. A lot of folks are. A lot of people, they will just have like a duffel bag or, like a laundry basket with folded clothes in there. Me, I like to hang my kids' clothes up, and I like a wardrobe. So for me, that's one of the things that if I'm looking for a bunk model, it needs to have. Right across the way are 2 of our bunks. You'll see right up top, this one folds up like so. This has a 250-pound weight capacity, couple lights, dinette right down underneath there. Across the back is TV hookup, so no matter where you're at in this bunk room, you're able to see it. And then across the way are our other 2 bunks. Now, this one has a 300-pound weight capacity with a built-in ladder, USB ports, and an electrical outlet. And this is kind of cool. You have like a day bed right here, which I like, right? You kind of have these pillows along the back, so you have a sofa, a spot you can sit. And then if you need to, turn into a bed, just take those pillows off, good to go. You'll also see right here underneath, nice big pull-out storage, great spot for some of that extra bedding that you're going to need for the dinette as well as the sofa. And Kevin, if you flip around real quick, boom, folks, there it is. This is our half bath. So you can see right down below, porcelain bowl. Why is that great? Well, because you want your toilet to stay looking nice. And I don't know about you, but, my 5-year-old probably isn't going to clean the toilet, even though she's probably old enough she should. But chances are it's going to be me. And so, if I'm going to be cleaning it up, I want to make sure it's nice and easy. Beautiful countertops in there, everything you need, mirrored medicine cabinet, vent fan. Again, I love having that extra half bath for the kiddos. Let's take a quick look up front before we head outside. I just want to show you, kind of take a quick peek. I just never have enough time for these nice big units. If we take a look in here, I mean, you have linen closet. You'll see a shower right here in the corner, neo angle, countertop space, big countertop. Again, porcelain bowl right here. The great thing about this, folks, is you can pick this one up starting at $64,995 to as little as $13 a day. You want to talk about a good deal for something great? That is definitely it. Now when you take a look inside the bedroom, you can see the slide out bed right there. Wardrobe up front, plenty of hanging storage. You have a mirror on the doors. You know, if you want to be able to, check yourself out, make sure you're looking good. Flex a little. No, just kidding. Then right over here to the side, you will see you have more place for your clothes. If you want washer dryer, you have the hookup in there as well. And if you don't, no problem. Again, they give you that hanging rod, so that way you have a spot to hang up your clothes. Coming outside, nice solid steps right here. This is the this is the LCI solid step, just as the name implies, very solid. You'll notice right there's a TV hookup. Your awning is Carefree of Colorado. You'll see that black covering right on top, folks. That's really cool because what that is that is actual UV protectant. The number one place your awning is going to break down is right there where it connects to the RV. That UV protectant will help prevent that because, again, it'll block those UV rays. Some of my favorite things about this one, folks, are right here on the exterior. The first one being the fact this one has auto level. That is so rare that one of them will have auto level. There's only a few manufacturers out there that are putting auto level on a travel trailer. And this is literally, you touch a button, folks, it will level everything out for you, making the leveling process super simple and easy. The other big thing I love is this right here. This is a true front cap. You can see this actually wraps around to the side, helping to prevent any of that water intrusion, right? Because instead of the seal being right up front here where that water's just beating in, it wraps around to the side just like this, which again just gives you that extra protection. Folks, there's so many other features on here. You can see all the storage, the PVC roof so you don't get chalking, so much stuff I can't cover. And again, that is why I urge you to text that word FRESH to 46642 so you can get a personalized walkthrough and get a lot more time on this bad boy than I'm able to show you right now.